school. I'm very honored to say on behalf of Gisu community, as you know that we are always a family, I thank you so much. I thank you so much for the achievements and accomplishments that you've been able to attain in the different areas of your studies, most of the sports, the academics, extracurricular activities, and so many, not to mention but a few. And I have to say that we are going to really miss you a lot. So when you leave this institution, you're going to go and trust me, you will find challenges. So I know according to your behavior, the skills and knowledge will be imparted into you. Trust me, you'll be able to overcome the challenges. And not to forget, all you need to keep in your mind that what is called for in this world is to keep moving forward. What do I mean? No matter the method you might choose to move, to keep moving in this world, remember, at least if at all you cannot manage to fly, always try your level best to run. And if you cannot run, try your level best to walk. But if you find yourself in a situation that you cannot walk, then at least crawl. But the most important feature is that you keep moving forward. Remember, you hold your dream, and if you really have that dream, then you can always work for it. And if you're able to work for it, trust me, you always reach the sky, which is the highest level. Thank you so much, and I'm going to give this to our next speech. So at this point, let me invite our class representative, Rima Taka, to give a simple and brief statement.
I'm forever going to remember the running around in the hallways, Mr. Bigera complaining about late, detention, SIS points, Mr. Patrick complaining about the noise in his library. On the international days, Mr. Patrick persuaded us to perform for. I'm going to remember the Fort Portal expedition where we struggled and, built each other up as a team. Mr. Karagaba persuading us to go work, preaching to us, Mr. Dabanji speaking literature, Ms. Lika's counseling club, everything else. I'm going to miss having schools over for all the events that we host, World Scholars Cup, Gisutech, everything. And to be honest with you, I've been waiting for this day for the longest time. 13 years of school is not short. We started off as 24 in year 12 and we're now 10. The 2 years were tough, and to be honest, it never comes easy. It's probably going to get harder after this. But now that the day is finally here, I'm emotional, sad, happy, excited, and everything in between. We've literally been in school our entire lives, and now we're done, moving forward to the next phase of our lives. Today, I'm grateful to my parents for giving me the opportunity to study here, my class to accompany me till this day, my friends for making school bearable. To be honest, it wouldn't have been possible without all of you. The ones here, the one out. Labu's not here, but I miss you, man. And thank you. Just thank you, everyone. I'm going to miss you, and it wouldn't have been possible without any of you. Thank you.
Just a correction. Dr. Allen Nalugwa, a lecturer at Makerere University School of Education, Science Studies, Department of Science, Technical and Vocational Education. The principal, Galax International School, Uganda, honored guests, fellow parents, and of course, our graduates. I greet you all. I'm greatly honored and flattered to be asked to give a speak at for this wonderful occasion. I promise, as King Henry VIII allegedly promised to each one of his wives, "Don't worry, Rabra." Our parents, for the encouragement, for the unconditional love and support through it all. We thank our teachers who did not only discuss their lesson plans, but they also discussed lessons of life. We thank the support staff for this school for everything that you've done, the support staff. You cannot climb the ladder of success with hands in the pockets.
Something to Before I came from the national curriculum, and it was a bit different. People used to say very many things about international school. First, there are drugs. 2, there's alcohol. 3, it's like a jungle in here. Like in the international school, there's no discipline. It's just chaotic. So when my dad told me, well, if you want to broaden your chances to become someone who's known in the world, you have to try doing something international, doing the international curriculum. So we came to Galaxy, and by God's grace, I passed the interview. But I was happy because in the national curriculum, it's very limited. There are canes. Teachers are like dictators. You do this, don't tell me, don't do this. Everything is just different. So when I came here, and from hearing what everyone used to say about international school, I was really scared. I knew I was going to walk into chaos, where no one cares about anything. Everything's just wild. Then I came to my first day in school. I was even surprised I had to wear a uniform. I thought, no uniform. So everything went well. Everything went well. It was orderly, the teachers taught. They really aimed for you to get the best out of you. Then I was like, okay, maybe tomorrow will be the chaos day when everything will go wild, but it still didn't happen. And I'm still waiting for that day to come, and it still doesn't happen. Well, what it taught me was international school, Galaxy International School, is a good school. I'm sure I came to the right place. I've heard a lot about other international schools. Those myths I also heard when I was the national curriculum. But what I know is when you expose your child to something different, bring them to international school, bring out the best they can. There are so many activities here that I wouldn't think of I would have done in the other curriculum. I met new people. I have a voice here. I can say something. I got the courage to actually be in student council. By God's grace, I became the president, the interim president. And everything went well. And I really want to thank everyone who has made it possible for me, for all of us to be here. My teachers, my friends, my loving parents, my family, my aunt, my uncle. I thank you. I thank you a lot. Because without you, nothing like this would be possible. And I thank my fellow classmates for being with me. Even though I was in boarding, my parents are not here. They would always encourage me and tell me it's fine. They were like my second family. All of you. I thank you, Galaxy. I thank you, everyone that I've met, and I will be forever grateful. And I will miss this place a lot. Thank you.
3